New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome. It is Sunday morning here in the U.S., June 9th, 2024. My name is Muro. I'm a licensed practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and it is my honor and my delight, as always, to be able to spend this time with you in prayer. So good. So, this morning, I have a very brief inspiration for you. Well, a very brief quote. Actually, it's a series of quotes. You might be familiar with Galatians from the Bible, a very famous quote that reads something along the lines of, "As ye reap, so shall ye sow." Okay. Well, I always look for different Bible interpretations, or not interpretations, but different ways of phrasing it. And in the New Living Translation, the way it reads is, "You will always harvest what you plant." I like things that are stated very straightforwardly. Sometimes the these and the thous kind of get to me. So you will always harvest what you plant. All right. But here's another quote that I have for you. And this is not from the Bible. This is from Acts of Faith by Ian Van Zandt. And she adds, "The harvest I reap is measured by the attitudes I cultivate." All right. So we talk about what we plant, and we talk about what we can harvest. But this is really interesting. The idea of the harvest being measured by the attitudes I cultivate. Okay, so let's think about this. We know that our thoughts are things. They are, in essence, the seed of the idea, right? So we focus on those thoughts. We send them to the universe. The universe says yes. And it's as if we have planted the seed in the soil, and the soil produces whatever it is that it needs to produce, whether it's fruit, vegetable, a weed, whatever it might be. The point is, though, that each of us plants those seeds. Okay. Now, if we are planting seeds of distrust, seeds of fear, seeds of doubt, well, guess what we're reaping? Guess what our harvest is going to be? But our ability to align with truth will make all the difference in the world. So let's take this into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze if it's comfortable for you to do so, and if it's safe for you to do so. And allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. So I take a breath to center myself. And I allow myself to be supported by the chair and the ground beneath me. I feel the earth beneath my feet. I feel the connection that I have to the very earth itself, to the universe, to the one, the loving spirit. I always start with what I know, and it is not an intellectual knowing. It's an emotional knowing. It's a feeling that resonates from within. It is this energy that cannot be denied. That is the energy of loving spirit of God within me. And so knowing that this is indeed present within me, as it is present within each and every one of us, I know that I have the opportunity to affirm who and whose I am, or I have the opportunity to deny it, to forget it, to put it aside. There is nothing that requires me to use any of the gifts that I have been given by virtue of my being one with loving spirit. It is not an obligation, it is an invitation. And so, as I look at the circumstances and conditions of my life, I make a choice. If I am feeling ill, do I want to focus on the illness or do I want to focus on the wellness? It is in that perceptive change that I cultivate, right? I cultivate what I will harvest. When I have doubts, when I have concerns, when I have fears, the more that I focus on those, it's like I am planting weeds. And if I simply sit back and say, I have no problems, there is no illness, there is no lack, without actually focusing on what is true, without focusing on the certainty and the expectancy of good and the abundance that exists in the universe, then what I am doing is I'm leaving those weeds in my garden. And even though I affirm goodness and I affirm wholeness and I affirm wellness and I affirm abundance in one breath, if in the other 10 I am affirming the exact opposite, I have not cultivated my garden. And so I spend time understanding what I have planted. I take time to understand, was it by my hand or was it by another's? Did I believe a falsehood? Did I believe in a limitation? Did I allow myself to be overwhelmed by my doubt and my uncertainty? If that is true, then I know the steps I need to take. I need to find the truth and eliminate the falsehoods. I need to find my faith and my trust and my expectancy to override my doubt. I need to focus on love so that I can reduce and even eliminate prejudice and judgment and bias. I open my heart and my mind to love, to compassion, to a desire to understand rather than an insistence on being understood. I focus my attention on what it is that I want to manifest as opposed to what I am afraid of, what I do not want. I always look for a way to align with my truth, to walk that path guided by the grace and the love of the One, holding in my heart the certainty, the absolute certainty that God is always present in everything that I do. I need only to open to that presence, to open to those gifts, to open to that energetic, exquisite power. Ernest Holmes says, there is a power in the universe greater than I am, and I can use it. And so that is my choice. My choice is to align with my truth. My choice is to operate from that perspective of truth, from a perspective of wholeness, completeness, and perfection, and to allow all of that goodness to resonate within me, to merge with the uniqueness of who I am, just as each of us can merge with the uniqueness of who we are. And we bring that incredible goodness out into the world. That is how we change the world. That is how we change our own lives. That is how we cultivate a world that works for everyone. And so knowing that the word I have spoken has gone into the law, the seed has been planted, it has been accepted by the soil that always says yes, and it allows the growth, the manifestation of that goodness. And so it is. Good morning, Garrett. Garrett says, good morning. So, friends and family around the globe, united in affirmation. I affirm prayers for everyone as a reminder to see all good around yourselves in gratitude. Feel the Lord's presence in you as you. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, folks. So today, immediately following this prayer broadcast, Reverend Melissa has the other sip, Sunday in Praise. If you have an opportunity, stick around, listen to Rev Melissa. She's magnificent. And today, throughout the day, we will be showing 8 different services from around the country, different churches and spiritual centers throughout the day. So take a look, find the inspiration that you need, allow yourself to walk that path, and know without a doubt, that you are loved, and more importantly, you are love. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.